What's up, guys? It's your girl, Spooky Foodie, and guess where we are? We're at the freaking Queen Mary in Long Beach. It has been my absolute dream to come here, like bucket list #1. I can't believe we're here. It is so creepy already. We are on the B deck, which is the most haunted deck, and the people at the front desk like to call this area of the ship the Vortex. The Vortex, yeah. So that's really cool. We have a jam-packed weekend. We're here for 2 nights. So we're gonna be doing a ton of ghost investigations. We're also having a tour with the captain of the ship to see all of the most haunted places, the hot spots on the ship. I got all my equipment here. I even got some ghost tequila. We're gonna be offering some fun cocktails to the spirits. They're gonna have a lot of fun with us. We're gonna have a good time, and I'm really excited to get started. My friends Kieran and Phil are also coming back to do a ghost investigation with us. If you don't know Kieran and Phil, they were in my Clown Motel video, and I'm so excited to have them back. And of course, Nate is here with me. Yeah. Hey!
What's up?
Yeah. It's gonna be super fun. We're gonna go get some food. They actually have a night market outside of Queen Mary tonight, so I'm gonna show some footage of that, of us getting some food. That's very spooky foodie of us. Get some drinks at the observation bar, and then come back, make some more drinks, and do our ghost investigation. And tomorrow, we have a very special guest. It's going to be my friend Zachariah the Witch, who is going to be here, and he's going to bring a Ouija board, and he's going to bring a haunted scrying mirror, all that kind of stuff. So we have such a cool video, or 2 videos. I don't know yet if it's going to be part 1 or 2 yet. I don't know. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to have some cool footage. I'm super stoked. I already turned on the Alice ITC box earlier, and the ghost said drunk. So they're ready. We're waiting on Phil and Kieran to get here. I got them gifts. Pez dispensers, so yeah, that's fun. Okay, well, Kieran and Phil just got here, so let's go get them and let's get this party started. So Kieran and Phil just got to their room. They're in the room, like, not next to us, but the room after that, because the room in between us is getting renovated, which means it's gonna be even spookier in here when we ghost investigate, because anytime something's renovated, there's activity. But let's go and see them. I'm super excited. Let's roll. So this room is being renovated, and so Phil and Kieran's room are right here. Sorry, YouTube. They're getting prepped. I know they're doing something right now. They did something at the Clown Motel. No, they're gonna do something. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, there. Let's test Phil's mic.
Yeah. Is Kieran with y'all?
No, where's Kieran?
He said he was gonna knock on y'all's door.
No way.
Do y'all not know where he... Y'all were...
You're bad at lying. You're bad at lying. Where is this fool? I'm scared. He would have hit me. This is their room. It's like a little bigger than ours, but we wanted to give them comfort. Dude,
certain
it's crazy.
things about this place trip me out, like the 3 different height ceilings. And
yeah.
the fan.
Yeah,
and
the
just
fan.
This whole area right here, and all the random cabinets that like...
Like, what were these used for? Like, perfume? Potions? I don't know. But this is cool. This is like an original ship fan, which is like pretty dope.
This place gives off the vibe that like the rooms shift and change each night.
Yes.
You know? Like these walls do not look like they're just permanently here.
No, it like just feels weird here. Like there's something off, especially like on this floor, guys. We're on the B deck, which is the most haunted part of the ship. You know about B340, that's apparently the most haunted room in America, but B340, guys, I'm sorry to tell you, it's kind of fake. But they told us that this hallway here that we're staying in is actually the most haunted part of the ship, and they actually nicknamed it the Vortex. So we're gonna be ghost investigating the ghosts of the Vortex tonight. They actually have a saltwater shower, which is pretty crazy. We gotta go look at that.
Let's see if it works.
Should we do hot salt or cold salt?
Hot salt.
Do we have a cup so we can test it?
Yeah, taste the salt. How do these showers work, bro?
Oh, there we go.
But is that the hot salt?
No, you can't turn these.
Ah,
Oh, man.
sad.
They capped us.
Someone's getting static.
But,
We're getting huge static again.
I think there's something that's been messing with the microphones because we keep getting random static out of nowhere. Like these mics never have static. Like it never should be a problem.
Also, it's only when we go like someone come over here.
Okay.
Start saying something?
Hi. Hello. We're in a shower at the Queen Mary.
We're getting it. We're getting it right now.
Right now? Guys, we have a ghost on our hands.
Say something here.
Hi. We're in the Queen Mary right now. It's scary and fun.
Come over here and say something.
Okay.
Hi. Oh, now you're like, talk to Phil and say something.
Hi. We're in the Queen Mary. It's haunted here.
Dude, we're getting like crazy audio interference right now.
What are you hearing?
It's like static.
Can you hear all of our mics? Like if I go like...
Yeah. Say something, Kieran?
Hello.
Weird.
So it's just me.
Something's going on. Well, should we go get some food?
Yeah, let's go get food.
Let's do it.
We're going to go to the night market. They have a night market right outside of the Queen Mary tonight, and they're about to close. So we are going to go get food, and then we will be back soon. Bye.
Yeah, did y'all see what they had there? I saw some dude shredding on the keyboard.
Yeah, they were shredding on the keyboard. They have like lobster rolls. I think I saw chicken and waffles. So if there's chicken and waffles, you know your girl is...
Doc Lobster.
Yeah, Doc Lobster. You could get lost in here. For real.
Doc
Like,
Lobster.
it's just like so many people want to stay here. Because it's a nice summer night, you know?
There are heads here.
There we go.
And this song playing as we walk out, bro, call it a movie.
Look at the sunset in the background. Wow.
We have a ton of Sublime shirts if you want one.
I want a Sublime shirt. That's so Long Beach. Okay, thanks. Garlicky lobster grilled cheese? Are you f***ing kidding me, bro? The pesto chicken waffle sandwich. Do you guys have your IDs?
Yeah.
I put on low light.
Yes. Queen Mary looks beautiful this evening. You want pizza?
Split one. How do you feel?
I'm gonna get the LAPC. Mushroom bacon spicy sausage. Pizza. Wood fired. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. Yum.
I think it's gonna be like 8 to 10 minutes.
That's like no time. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be like 20 minutes.
Appreciate you. Should we go back and get a table?
Yum. Oh, let's go get our pizza, Kieran.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey.
Hey, pizza, pizza. Hell yeah.
Living on the edge.
Yeah. Mmm. Mmm.
Put the food in Spooky Foodie.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Dude, this actually is hitting.
Do we get our drink? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yes, yes. Okay, guys, so we just got back from our dinner outside at the night market. It was really good. I got some pizza and we're all stuffed. And we also went to the observation bar. Thank you, Queen Mary, for offering us some really cool drinks. That was great. And so this is night one of our ghost investigation. We just kind of want to warm up the vibes, you know. Tomorrow will be our bigger one, but tonight we want to see, you know, who's kind of hanging out with us in our room. And then we're going to go and explore the entire ship too and see if we feel some vibes, because when Zachariah comes tomorrow, we want to know, like, if we feel something differently than he does, you know, because he's a psychic and he can tell us kind of what's been going on in these certain areas. So that'll be really cool. Really excited to do that. I have not fully explored this ship before, so it'll be really fun. But right now, I'm going to bust out some equipment and we'll see if we get anything. And this is in Phil and Kieran's room, so whoever we're speaking with tonight will be sleeping with them.
That sounds fantastic. I'm ready to be diddled all over again.
So wait, what happens if someone sleeps on this bed?
The guy was sleeping here, his wife was in the other bed, and he thought his wife got in the bed and touched him. He was getting played with. He was getting touched and whatnot. Kind of freaked out. They like to touch you, they like to tickle.
Well, that's exactly what Kieran wanted when he came, so honestly, I'm just gonna turn this on over here while we just like vibe and see if we get anything. Wait, I haven't used this with you guys yet. Have you seen this before? This is an Alice ITC box, and a spirit can like say something through its recorder, and then it'll translate it from the dictionary that it has. So like,
Whoa.
position. Is this an okay position for you? Like, is this a good spot to like kind of talk with you a little bit? We're gonna be here for a couple days, and we're just trying to get to know the spirits on the Queen Mary, honestly. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
What's up? I'm Nate, here to talk with you guys. Yeah.
I'm Kieran. Let's do this.
Phil.
I'm Ansley. Yeah, I'm Ansley. And we're looking to have a good time and
Oh.
type. Photograph.
Photograph.
Are you talking about our camera or Phil taking pictures earlier?
Pout.
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 Oh, Nate's sitting here in the corner pouting. Is that what you're talking about?
Quiet.
Is this the guy that we were talking to earlier who wants to get drunk? This like kind of records it in a way, but also like translates it to the dictionary, and like a ghost can manipulate it sober.
Whoa.
Wait, that's funny. That's funny that I said that. I was like, remember, like you're the one earlier that we were speaking with that wanted to get drunk.
I'm not convinced with that one.
I don't know. I thought that was a pretty intelligent response.
That is crazy. It picked up on sober quiet. Like, I feel like it's definitely been listening.
Is there a place
I'm
you want us to check out
Currently
that you
setting
might
up
be
some
hanging out?
setting up some other equipment. I'm setting up some cat balls, and I'm setting up this like mag light, which is a flashlight that can turn on.
Automatic.
I set down some balls over there that light up. If you want to walk over into that hallway, you can set one of them off.
Evolution.
Is there a better place for us to go and communicate with more of y'all? Slur.
What did it say?
Slur.
Huh?
What did it say?
Less.
Slur.
Slur.
Slur and then
Slur less.
right after.
Meaning
Dude, I don't
like
know.
they're saying that we're drunk.
Call too.
Terry.
Is that the
Terry.
name? Do we have a name?
Terry, is that your name?
That's like their most random thing they've said yet, I feel like. Just
Yeah,
a
they're
name out of nowhere.
Oh.
Hanged.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hanged.
What the? I don't really like asking spirits how they've passed, but it seems like you're trying to get at something and send us some sort of message about something that might have happened to you.
There's got to be somewhere in this ship where there's like a clear connection to Terry or whoever we're talking to.
Dude, when you just said Terry, your mic like staticked.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, is it?
Visit. Where's the place that we should visit? Who is the spirit trying to talk to us?
Sounded like Rick.
Drake.
Drake? Yeah, he got cooked.
He got cooked. Terry again. Hey. Terry again.
Yes, I think Terry might be someone we gotta try and connect with.
Come up here.
From the top.
You should come to the top.
I heard that too.
Whoa.
Okay, so two saying us to come to the top.
Garden.
Garden.
There's no garden on the ship. Is there like a place, like a room in the Queen Mary called the garden room or something?
Whoa, we're getting a lot of static from someone's headphones, someone's mic.
Yo.
Hello? They said someone died in this room 2 years ago on this day, and they just wanted to warn us.
Are you serious?
No, they said it was a bit loud when they walked by the room.
Away from like
Communicate.
communicate. It just said communicate. It wants us to communicate with them. Is there somewhere on the ship that we should go to right now? You guys were saying above, but
Yeah.
can you give us a specific place? Out. What?
Are the kitchens?
Summer.
Summer. Yeah,
Above
the
or
kids are
below
out for
us?
summer.
Center console. All day. Hi. And like a raspy voice too. Hi. Like strained.
Was that Terry?
99
That's the year I was born.
year.
Year 1999.
Yep.
What about the year 1999?
Produce. Bottle.
There is a bottle of tequila. I know you guys have been wanting it for a long time. We will be getting into that tomorrow.
I don't want to.
You don't want to drink? Whoa.
How? No. Too far.
Too far. We're going to make you guys a drink tomorrow, like a cocktail. You don't have to drink it. It's just an offering. Okay.
Dude, I just got really dizzy. Like
Okay.
really, really dizzy.
Resume.
Resume.
They want us to continue.
Yeah.
Sky.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Bullet.
Bunny.
Vice.
Bunny.
money
Vice.
Snake.
Kieran.
Wait,
Whoa, Karen. Snake.
is that Kieran or just straight up
No,
Kieran?
Karen.
But his name is Kieran, which is strange. How many ghosts are on this ship? Can you answer me that? Or is this like a portal of spirits?
Too many.
Wow.
We're gonna go and walk around now. So if there's anything else you want to tell us before we leave, we're gonna give you like another 30 seconds. So
Barack.
Great job.
Yeah,
Nice.
Was
you're,
that good? Was that any good?
dude. As soon as you put it on, it said Karen.
No way.
I'm swear to God, you could ask them. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna walk around a little bit and just like explore and kind of feel like the places where we feel kind of weird. So tomorrow's big investigation, we can go a little deeper.
Let's go to the top.
This is one of the ballrooms.
There's no red tape.
Amanda.
Amanda.
It just said Amanda.
On.
Amanda on. Peggy.
Peggy.
It just said Peggy also.
What happens if we go up here?
Okay. So we'll see if we get something.
it'd be a great place to come investigate.
Inner.
Up here.
Yeah. We should do the Ouija board up here.
Everywhere
It's
around
scary.
you. None of these buildings, none of these lights.
Yeah. This is just like weird vibes up here. This is weird. Dude, this is where the captain steers the wheels.
Oh, really?
Look.
It's an original lifeboat. It's pretty crazy. That thing's probably been around.
So we're gonna go to bed because we have a big day tomorrow. But I think we covered a lot. I think we got a kind of like a taste of how the Queen Mary looks, how it feels, and it just feels eerie kind of everywhere. It's weird. But I can't wait to learn more about the history tomorrow and have Zachariah come and tell us what he thinks. But there's a bunch of ghosts trying to talk to us and send us messages. It sounds like there's some scandals. Sounds like there's some weird crap that has gone down on this ship over the past, what is it, 100 and something years. So we'll find out more tomorrow. But yeah, let's go to bed. Good morning. We finished night 1 of our kind of investigation, just / exploring of the Queen Mary. Tonight we really get into the nitty-gritty of what is going on this ship. There's some sort of scandal, some murders that have happened here, something that is uncovered that we're going to try and find out today. But right now we're about to go get some lunch. I think it's called their Promenade Cafe. We're going to go get some lunch, and then we're going to meet with the captain of the ship, and we're going to do a tour with him around some of the most haunted spots of the ship, most historical spots. This will definitely help in our investigation tonight, and yeah, I'm really excited. Here's a little compilation of our lunchtime, and then we're going to get into the tour. Going to lunch. Hey, Paul. How are you? Good. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Ansley. Nate.
Hi, Nate. How are you? Welcome aboard.
Kieran.
Kieran.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Paul.
Phil. How are you? Doing well. Welcome aboard. This is so exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Because I get to show you all over.
Yes!
I have the keys to the ship. And I come with a bit of a history. I started studying this ship when I was 8. In Boulder, Colorado.
Oh my God.
And then I came aboard as a 12-year-old in 1971 when they just opened her for tours. Then I became a Queen Mary tour guide in 1980. And from 80 to 84, I was on board. I brought the Spruce Goose into the world's largest geodesic dome in March of 82.
Whoa.
Then I went off and I've had a big fat Hollywood career myself. And Friday the 13th last year, I came back to the ship.
Wow.
And,
wow.
The ghosts remember me. They're like, what happened to his hair? I mean, back in the 80s, I mean, it was blonde hair, puka shells, white satin shorts. And now I look like the captain from Titanic. So that all went very quickly. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need a cup of coffee? Do you need any of that before we start?
We drank a ton of coffee.
Good.
Bathroom, done.
Okay,
We're
good.
ready for you.
Well, then Uncle Paul's on it. All right.
Uncle Paul, I love
Let's
it.
do it.
Top to bottom, or do you have someplace that you really want to see?
Honestly, like, we trust you. We trust the flow of however you think we should go.
Come with me.
Okay, great.
You know, the Cunard steamship line started in 1840 with a very small little ship called the Britannia. She carried passengers to defray the cost. Now, this little side wheeler, we have a model of it over in the model shipyard. Shipbuilding grew so quickly in the first part of the 20th century that plans for this ship in 1926, she was large enough you could put the Britannia down the forward funnel. She's 1,019.5 feet long and 81,237 gross tons. She's twice the size of Titanic. The first rivet was struck December 1st of 1930. There are 10 million hand-struck rivets through this hull. At 9 months, work stopped. The Depression. There was no money to finish the ship. So this huge hull sat in the shipyard for 18 months. There was discussion they would cut her up for scrap. So Cunard, in a bit of a financial bind, went to the British government and said, is there a way we could get a loan? Well, the government said, funny enough, we don't have a whole lot of extra money, and your rival, the White Star Line, is in trouble too. Why don't you merge? Well, that was not a popular idea, trust me. That would be like asking Coke and Pepsi to form one company. But they, late night meetings, they hammered out an agreement and they formed a new company called Cunard White Star Limited, and they were given the money to finish job number 534. She didn't have a name yet. People came back to work, and in 1934, it took them 4 years to build the hull. She's ready to go. So what are they going to name the ship? Because up to that time, the White Star Line had a tradition that all of their ocean liners' names end with an IC, like the Adriatic and the Baltic and the Olympic and Titanic. Well, Cunard had a similar tradition. All of their ocean liners' names end with an IA, Mauritania, Lusitania, Aquitania. What are they going to name the ship? Sir Percy Bates, who was the chairman of the board, really wanted this ship's name to be the Queen Victoria, and that would stay with Cunard's tradition. So he asked for and was given an audience with His Majesty King George V. He said, Your Majesty, we'd like to name job number 534 after the most illustrious queen in Britain's history. And the king thought for a minute and said, huh. My wife Mary will be so flattered you're naming the ship after her. It's the first time a reigning monarch had christened a ship. So, oh my goodness, the people turned out, thousands and thousands of people turned out. Sheets and sheets of rain are pummeling the thousands and thousands of people. But they were so excited. Queen Mary stepped forward and she said, "I name this ship the Queen Mary." And the crowd went crazy.
Wow.
She opened a small box. She said, "I wish well to her and all who sail in her." Pushed the button. The hull began to vibrate and start to slide. A bottle of Australian wine cracked against the hull and it slid into the Clyde and she floated. She's known as the Ship of Beautiful Woods. 56 different types of wood are used throughout the interior, one from each of the Commonwealth. And
Wow.
also the artwork. The artwork on board by the premier artists of the UK, some of them you can't reproduce. Those processes have been lost. 1936, she's ready for her maiden voyage. Now, maiden voyages are kind of good thing, bad thing. Good thing because it's very exciting. Bad thing is that she really hasn't, found her legs yet. She does carry 3 classes of passengers. First class, cabin class, tourist class, however you choose to travel. But as I said, the bulk would be traveling in first class. And they hit a storm. They kind of overlook the fact that this ship is 12 decks high, 13 if you count the wheelhouse, but 8 of her decks are above the waterline. She got her nickname on the maiden voyage of the Rolling Mary. This ship rolls 15 to 30 degrees in bad weather. So she didn't take the Atlantic record on the maiden voyage. She did 2 years later in 1938. This ship became the fastest ship in the world until 1952. She crossed the Atlantic in 3 days, 20 hours, 42 minutes. It
That's
became
crazy.
a very fast, sexy way to cross the Atlantic. Oh, you're traveling, Queen Mary? We were going to go out. Let's go together. So it was a lovely way to spend 4 days with some friends you hadn't seen for a long time, while the rest of the world was under the crush of the Depression. But in September of 1939, the world changed. There was a discussion of putting mattresses down in some of the public rooms. People were trying to crowd onto the ship to get to New York because of the horror of Nazi Germany. And then the captain opened the loudspeaker and announced Britain had declared war against Germany. Now, a woman I spoke to said, "I'd never felt so alone. I was with my parents. We're a little ship in this big sea," and they knew at that moment they were in danger. People were nearly bursting into tears. They could see the crew painting all 2,000 of the windows black. They turned out the exterior lights. No one's allowed to go up on sundeck. They are now going to the port. They're doing a zigzag pattern to evade the Nazi submarines that are on the way. Hitler has offered $250,000 on the Iron Cross to the U-boat crew who could sink her.
No way, that's
She
crazy.
raced into New York and she was safe.
That's crazy.
And everything that wasn't nailed down was taken off. Now she's not carrying 2,000 passengers, she's carrying 14,000 troops.
Oh my God.
Then they increased it, 15,000. They increased it again. This ship has carried more human souls than any other of 16,683. And her 72 wartime voyages, she's down around Australia, she's running back to Canada, she's over to Scotland, she's carrying the wounded, she's carrying supplies. Winston Churchill considered her his secret weapon. She could move an entire division every 4 days. In fact, he himself made 3 wartime voyages with her. When peace was declared, her job wasn't over. She became a shuttle for all of those British war brides and European women who'd married American soldiers, were offered passage to the United States. When that was finished, her task done, she was returned to Clydebank, and all of the former glory restored. All of the artwork went back into its proper place. They freshened her up, and she joined her sister ship, the Queen Elizabeth. And for 20 years, from 1947 to 1967, they fulfilled Samuel Cunard's dream of crossing the Atlantic once a week. But the world changed. The end of the superliners happened so quickly, it was a little bit like a guillotine dropping. She gets 13 feet to the gallon. And in 1967, it was costing them $70,000 a day in fuel cost. 3 cities were interested in the Queen Mary. New York thought about making her into a high school. Philadelphia was looking for a hotel. And the city of Long Beach was looking for a new convention center and won the bid for $3.5 million. With much fanfare, she would make one last crossing. She would go from Southampton to Cherbourg, Cherbourg to New York. She'd done that trip 1,001 times. And I had the great good fortune of meeting the last master, Captain John Treasure Jones. And he said, as he grabbed the engine telegraphs and pulled them to finish with engines for the final time, he said, I felt the ship sigh. It had been quite a career, 31 years at sea. And then something very strange happened. Now, the ship was still fully functioning, the electrical plant was still on, but large ones in public areas, small ones in cabins, all of the clocks stopped at 12:16. Now, it would be 4 years in the conversion, They made many changes on board. That she became the floating hotel that you see today. And now you've joined her passenger list.
Yes,
and
we
found,
have.
And
yes.
found comfort and solace and security on board. She is the symbol for so many people of a really comforting time to be. And I'm so glad that you've come to join.
We're happy to be here.
Ghost-wise, I've worked at 3 really haunted places. The Queen Mary is listed as one of the 10 most haunted places in America, but I worked at the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado with The Shining, and I work at the Comedy Store in West Hollywood.
Oh,
yes.
You could hand me a check for over $1 million. I wouldn't go in the dressing area here in the pool, and I wouldn't go in the basement at the Comedy Store.
We gotta go.
So funny. I would do that for free. So I guess we're just 2 different kinds.
Do you know the difference between ghosts and spirits? Ghosts don't know they're dead.
Spirits do.
Spirits do.
Do you think there's more ghosts or spirits on board at the Queen Mary?
More
or
ghosts,
mix?
but we also have more emotional imprints. Oh, come on. Well, here's a perfect example. Walter follows me. Walter, let go of this.
Walter?
Hey.
Okay, we got to hear about Walter. Yeah, we should throw a party in here.
Now,
It
on the
smells.
deck plans, you would look down and it would say the first class gentleman's smoking lounge. Now, not that women were not permitted, but conversation stopped till she left. It was great to play a quick game of bridge or poker. The wood in here, some of my favorite, is tiger's faced mahogany. If you look into it, you can see the face of a tiger.
Wow, yeah, okay, I can.
Walter,
We got to know about Walter.
I don't know about Walter.
let go of the key. Are you kidding me? You please.
Wow.
Who is
Walter up to his old tricks
He's
again.
a tease.
He is, and I didn't have a problem with him 40 years ago, but he's decided to make sure that I know he's around.
This is so cute.
And it's a beautiful chapel for us.
It's beautiful.
The Commodore, the staff captain, and 2 officers, we all have been ordained that we do weddings here in the wedding chapel.
And these are dressing
Amazing.
rooms?
These are dressing rooms for the bride and so forth.
Oh, wow. Pretty.
Now here we're going to get spooky.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
When I was a baby tour guide in the 80s, this is where we ended our tours, were here in the hotel lobby. And I had a couple come around the corner, very upset. In fact, the man had tears. I said, what's wrong? We were walking along and we noticed a woman holding onto the handrail. And she keeps throwing her head back to get some air. And he said, I got close enough to almost put my hand on her shoulder when she faded into the wall.
Whoa.
Now she is, it's in the ship's log, she's having a heart attack. She died right there. She's trying to get to the doctor's quarters for help. And she's never gotten there. So when it's moist, in fact today it's a little humid, or it's raining, we do get reports of the lady with the black dress holding onto the handrail. Now that's an instance of residual or an emotional imprint.
Yeah.
You know, those last few minutes she got imprinted right there. Now I have seen a ghost on board up in the wheelhouse when in August of '81, I had finished talking about the steering system and looked up and there was an officer standing in the doorway. And I blinked at him and he still was there, so I went to move the chain so I could go talk to him and he was gone. When I pointed out the photograph, these are those 2 armchairs that were in the photograph there. That's an original couch. To the right here, the Portside Marketplace was the first class library. There are 1,500 volumes there. You know, if you need to study Shakespeare, it comes to you in 4 languages. You know, they talk a lot about the paranormal on board, but really this ship had such a deeply spiritual side. She had 2 Catholic chapels on board. One of them was here on Sunday mornings.
Wow. We were getting a lot of like bishop, priest, like church in there. We got garden at one point, and that makes sense now. Like they wanted us to go above to the garden. And when you said that there was like a greenhouse on board, I was like...
Also, the tourist class main lounge is called the Garden Lounge.
Wow, this is insanely
Isn't it?
beautiful.
Well, we talked about we were in that smaller lounge for second or cabin class.
Right.
That was their main lounge. This is the first class main lounge. Now it's used all the time by Hollywood, if it looks familiar. In fact, I did 2 films in here in the 80s. I'm in The Natural with Robert Redford.
Great.
And this was a nightclub. And then I'm in The Winds of War with Robert Mitchum.
This is the haunted elevator. Okay.
Because we will go down to our deck, and that's where finance is, and one of the tour guides needed to adjust their punch card. So she stepped in, she's looking at all of her paperwork. She looks up as the door is shut. There's a woman standing behind her. She's like, oh my goodness. There was no one behind her. She looked back. She's still in the reflection. The doors opened and a gust of cold air ran past her. She was telling me this. I said, did you get your punch card finished? Because that stuff happens all the time.
Yeah.
I see shadow figures. I see people turning corners.
Wow.
Oh, and my friend Scott is playing the piano.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's such a lovely man. And the lady in white hangs out over his right shoulder, especially if he plays music of the era, because, you know, orbs will show up as a little blue or a little green. She always shows up as a white swath. And usually when he's playing, she's behind him. Now, we don't have a whole lot of information on the lady in white, but we do think she was part of the Bride and Baby Brigade. And so, you know, there's a little catch with that, is once you got into New York, your beloved or your husband had to come on board and claim you, kind of like luggage. And no one came for her.
That's what I said yesterday in the room. I was like, I just keep feeling like females here kind of like left behind by somebody. Like
so
I feel something. Wow, that's crazy. I was saying that last night. That's wild.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I love confirmation.
Yeah, I love it. Me too. We're in the frickin' pool area right now. Thank you.
Right
for
this
letting us
way.
in. This is just like untouched, huh?
Pretty much. You can arrange things like your dog in the kennel to be taken care of there, or the I saw it too.
Oh my
A dark shadow went right over your right shoulder.
And they tapped me on the shoulder. They were going like this. Did you get that?
I did get that.
This is creepy. This is creepy. This is awesome. Like, garden lounge. They want us to go there. Oh my God. Holy shitballs.
This would have been, first of all, painted white on white on white and very bright. This is the working alleyway. This allows the crew to move underneath the passenger areas very swiftly. It was nicknamed Burma Road. Sometimes they're called Scotland Road. As you're looking down, that is the boiler rooms that you're looking down into.
Whoa. God, this is creepy.
Now, first class passengers had lots of places to exercise, but a place that was really, really looked forward to is, and I'd like to welcome you to the first class swimming pool.
Oh my.
The pool is a very deep pool. It goes from about 7 to 8 feet at the shallow end to almost 18 feet in the deep end. That's why it could never be used for our hotel guests, because the statute or the policy of the city of Long Beach is that a public pool must be 3 feet in the shallow end, and this is too deep. Many photographs of many orbs in here, faces of little girls looking over the balcony.
Right, is that Jackie's story? I don't think that's true, right? Is that?
It's not. I was here when it was made up. That was the name of our banquet secretary. Like a snowball in a cartoon, it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. I had a woman come up, she goes, I have been waiting. I've saved my money for 5 years. Poor little Jackie, drowning in the pool in a little sailor's dress. I wanted to go, get out of here. What?
Yeah. See?
She needed to know. Right behind us are the changing rooms. Nope.
Can we go?
Actually, you can see the tiling is broken here. We can't let anybody go past that. But
That's
even
okay.
now, oh, no thanks.
Really?
Yeah, the engineers won't go back there.
We are now going to the boiler room, engine room. Ah, this is so cool.
This is the aft engine room. It's one of 2 engine rooms. The forward engine room is just ahead of it. We talked about that hot steam coming from the boiler rooms. It's coming through this big pipe right there to come into the turbines. As it does its work, it works its way into these condensers. And this is where it returns to the water that's pumped back up into the boiler room. Now, there were 4 engineers on the shift and 2 electricians and 2 greasers to make sure that this amazing power plant was working perfectly. Even as I stand here, and I've done this bazillions of times, to think of this room rolling 15 to 30 degrees. No.
Scary.
No, thanks. I don't think I could.
Any ghost stories of here?
Oh, there's lots of engineers working here. I see lots of shadow people down here. I haven't seen any today yet.
Yeah.
This is my first time down here.
Oh my gosh, I've never been down here. This is so cool. Door 13, famously haunted. What happened here?
And so, In 1966, the ship ran into a very thick fog bank, and the captain, thinking it a safe move, closed the watertight doors in case they do run over something. And all 38 of the doors went to slam shut. Now they're about a ton of steel, and it takes about 6 to 12 seconds for them to slam shut. So they checked the indicator panel. Sure enough, all 37 of them have closed. Why is the one light not lit? What's going on down in the power train? So they sent a team down and found the grisly remains of a young man who'd been crushed in the door. A terrible thing. There were no eyewitnesses. They did see that the emergency brake had been pulled. So in those final moments, and I hear about a story about, oh, he was playing chicken, jumping back and forth. I don't buy it, and I'll tell you why. I don't think he would have been jumping back and forth through it at all. I think he pulled the brake, thought he had enough time to get around the corner, and got caught. Now, lots of paranormal investigators and paranormal psychologists and plain old ghost hunters have been down here with all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I've actually heard a very convincing EVP of a sad voice going, "My wrench." So if he dropped his wrench and thought he had just enough time to get it, and then got caught.
Personal story, please.
When we were on the starting platform, my supervisor, Nancy, nodded at me that the 3 people coming down the stairs were the last of the day. Once I talked to them about the power train, I could go punch out. Excellent. So I'm standing in there waiting for them when a blast of cold air dropped over me. Now I'm from Colorado. I was like, oh my God. And then horrible pressure against my head and my chest. And I thought, I'm having a stroke at 22. And then the chain in front of me began to spin.
What?
And I went, I was over that chain, past those people. Nancy caught me at the top going, what's wrong? And I'm crying, I'm laughing. People always go, have you ever seen anything? It's cute and fun till it happens to you.
Yeah.
So I said, she goes, well, go report it. Back then we had to report it in security and put it in the log. So I'm off to security. So she's gonna close the power train for me. She comes down, she's walking behind those folks. They came through here. They stepped on the escalator. She waited for a few steps. She stepped on behind them. But as she got to the top, she felt someone standing next to her, behind her. She turned around and she said, Paul, he was all the same color. His skin was gray, his overalls were gray. He's looking up at her. She looked at him, stepped off the escalator, and turned around, and he's gone. And you can confirm my story on YouTube. In the early 90s, there's a TV show called Sightings. It was a paranormal show, and they found my friend Nancy. And they said, would you recognize him? She said, I'd never forget him. So they took her over to a table filled with just black and white photographs of young men all over, and she goes, oh, it's this man right here. It's the boy that's caught in the watertight door.
Oh my God.
I felt him, she saw him. He's trying to put it together what happened.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's-
Going
he
back to
wants
that ghost
Where's
theory.
my wrench? If I just got my wrench, I'd be okay.
Right, right. Wow.
That propeller would turn 3 times a second.
Whoa.
This is so scary to me. It feels like something I've seen in like my nightmares. Like, you know, like
Oh,
when I have a
yeah.
lot of like
I
underwater
will tell you,
nightmares.
since I was 12, this is one of the creepiest spots on board. I'm
Yeah.
always a little uncomfortable. in
Wow.
there. Off the coast of Northern Ireland in 1942, loaded with 14,000 troops. She's beginning to increase her speed. Now she has 2 escorts on either side, British light cruisers, which were like PT boats, smaller. And as the ship was increasing speed, somehow word did not get down to the RMS Kurosawa. And the Queen Mary suddenly took a dramatic starboard turn, reared up, and crushed the Kurosawa, sending it to the bottom, bursting into flames, killing 338 men. Now, there were 100 men still in the water, and she can't stop. She has 14,000 troops on board. It did stove in her bow. They increased her speed, and she raced across the Atlantic into New York to deliver the troops, and repairs were made there. Up in the bow, in the forepeak, late at night, they can hear people screaming or banging against the hull. We have that same instance back here because those poor gentlemen, if they weren't killed in the collision, they were chewed up in the propellers. I've been doing this for a long time. They said, we're training you for the haunted stair, or haunted...
this is
I went, oh, okay. Because I know of the different areas and the different cabins that my friends have stayed in. They go, yes, it's B340 all the way forward on the port side. I went, you're kidding. He said, yes, and you know, the family that was murdered, there's no murder on board. They go, no, it's the story. You have to, I'm like, okay. So the story, there was a leasing company that came on board, initials Disney, whoops, who, because paranormal, cha-ching, a guy hatchet murdered his family. I went, what? So now sometimes on my tour I go, and he hatchet murdered his family, then split a cat in half, rubbed it on. You see women going, I said, none of it's true. None of it's true. They've made so much money on this room.
Oh yeah.
So
And we know
much
it's
money.
not. Like, yeah.
Yeah, what we did store in here was toilet paper. Toilet paper and paper towels. Let's go in and see the ghost of Charmin right now. But I will tell you, this is where Walter and I get into it. Well, come on, bud.
We need to know about Walter when we go in.
Walter
I feel like
stays
Walter stays in here?
This is his cabin.
Oh my God, I've always seen this in videos. I've never been in here. I've been watching this in videos for like 10 years.
And you know, and I love all that. I love anything that brings people to the ship. This woman said, but the lights are flickering. I said, I know. Once again, we got them at Walmart. There's, you know, they were like selling it for $1,000 a night.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I
cha-ching.
heard about that.
So this couple called to the front desk and said, hey, it's 2 in the morning. It's cute and fun. Stop it with the lights, if you could. And I'm not going to turn the water off again. And they said, we don't have any special effects. They left an hour later.
Wow.
Honestly,
That's on them.
shouldn't have booked this room.
Well, that's
Yeah.
when people go, I was really frightened. I'm like, that's the point.
So is this Walter, you think? Like messing with people?
And the reason his name, think who did it? Walt
Disney. And why does he follow you around?
That I'm not sure. I've named him Walter because he fusses with me with locks. I will go through my tour route, check everything, come pick people up, and it will jam or it will freeze. And until I say, Walter, please quit it. Will it roll? Is it Walter? Is that his name? But at least he plays with me.
Right.
But I do know I'm not that ignorant about a key.
Right. And you think he stays in here?
Well, that's what we like to think. He needs
Yeah.
a nap now then. Apparently he pees in the engine room too. So
Right, he pees
yeah,
in
he
the
may
engine
need
room.
a nap too. Now watch your step, we just rest. Now this is the very exclusive veranda grill. The dance floor is where they would pull out the center tables at midnight and it became the Starlight Roof Ballroom. And if you see on the 4 corners here, they're all opera boxes that they're all enjoying the entertainment. Now, it was very daring in 1936. It's the only place on board that had wall-to-wall black carpet. What? Startling. Back then it was big florals, you know, exploding roses all over everyone's floor. This was very chic.
Thank you for showing us this room.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
As I said, they're getting ready for a wedding reception.
It'll be beautiful.
Sin City wasn't made for you.
How are you feeling?
We feel great. I got all my steps in today. I walked up all my pizza last night.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, this has been just so amazing.
I had the best time showing you the ship.
This was
It's
awesome.
been such a pleasure.
Incredible. Like, I'll never forget this. This was awesome.
Yeah.
It was so
I drop dead in this outfit, I'll still be here.
Hey.
This is my idea of heaven.
Well, we just said goodbye to Paul. That was an incredible tour. I had no idea that we were going to hit that much. Like, I couldn't even believe what we did. Feeling that spirit touch me was wild. I was not expecting that at all. And he said that there was a dark shadow, so that's definitely a highlight of the tour. And seeing B340, I always wanted to see B340. Seeing all the rooms, wow, I'm just like so overwhelmed. I feel like I know so much about the Queen Mary now. And I'm excited for our investigation tonight because they said the garden room, go to the garden room, and Phil already played the piano in there. So maybe we can sneak in there tonight. Those spirits last night, we said, where should we go? Above. And they said garden. We were like, what's garden? And they're talking about that room. So I think that they're leading us there tonight. Let's see if we can find a way in there. If not, it's okay, but let's see if we can. We're going back to the engine room. It was pretty spooky earlier in the day. So I wonder if now the vibes have changed to even spookier. We're over the propeller. I just turned on the Alice. Should I just cover the speaker a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's see if we get like anything, you know? Like, hey y'all, we felt you here, down there. Can you tell us a number of how many people might have died due to this propeller? You can use this device.
This wire right here is a motion sensor in case someone falls in or jumps in.
That's scary.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, it just said stillborn.
Stillborn?
The Alice said stillborn while we were here. Couldn't tell you what that means. Like from the go, so I know what a stillborn is, but it just doesn't.
Beautiful dress.
Whoa. Beautiful dress.
Beautiful dress.
That is so specific.
That is super specific.
I've never had it say something like that. Beautiful dress. General.
General.
Army general?
Dresser.
Dresser.
They played with our dresser last night.
It's true, they did.
And they said, beautiful dress. I brought a dress. So maybe it's someone that's followed us from the room. Karen again.
Kieran.
Last night, oh, Kieran. Yeah, so last night in our room, it said Karen. And I don't know if it means like Kieran or Karen. Like if there's like a Karen. Karen, did you have a stillborn? Maybe she just likes my dress and she pulled my dresser last night. In the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., the dresser got messed with. It got like pulled. Demand.
Demand. What do you demand? What do you want?
Did you follow us from the room or are you a new spirit? I have a feeling you followed us from the room. I don't know. Nothing. We didn't come to this part of the engine room. Yeah, look at what's behind you, the electric switchboard. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, we're in here now at door 13 with the Alice box. That's all we can really do because we can't stay here after hours. There's like new rules, but we're here. Okay, they all just left me alone. Great. Seam. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That must have been really hard, but...
Tear.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Oh. Tools.
Yeah, his wrench.
Tools.
Remember, they said that, he said in...
Adjective.
Oh, calling you guys tools.
As an adjective.
Right. That's honestly hilarious if that's what he's saying. Tools.
Is there anything you want us to know about the Queen Mary?
That's a great question.
Hour. Like
Hour.
hour.
Like O-U-R?
Yeah.
Our ship? Like it's the ghost ship? Maybe?
I like that.
Busting out the mag light real quick. The little flashlight. Okay, I put it all above there. I put the flashlight next to it.
You see this TV right here?
February.
Yep.
February. Yeah.
Remember we talked about over there? I said, I feel something weird over here. And he was like, when's your birthday? I said February 10th.
Yeah.
Right in the
Yeah.
next room.
He remembers you.
Are you talking about that?
Oh yeah.
You can light the flashlight up for yes. The man who passed away in the doorway. Is this you speaking with us right now? Can you light up the flashlight for yes? Leave it off for no.
Sorry.
It's okay. If you're someone else, can you light up for yes? Because we don't mind who we're talking with.
We want to talk to whoever's here.
Okay, so it's someone else.
Okay, if you still want us to talk to you, do that one more time. On the count of 3, if you could turn on the flashlight. 1,
I mean, they don't
2,
care.
3.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, they don't care.
Dude, that was like right after, that was 1 second after 3.
Okay.
He was like, really? Okay, fine. Okay, can you turn it on brighter for me? All right, right there's where you're gonna hold it. You got it, a little bit brighter. Thank you, awesome.
Have you been following us throughout the ship? Leave it on for yes, turn it off for no. You got it. Okay, you haven't been. Special guest is now here. Yep. Zachariah the Witch. You already know. We had to bring him on. Come on. It's not a video without Zachariah here, and I'm so happy that you're here.
I just got my my human legs. Came out of the ocean.
Love it. And speaking of ocean, I made some ocean drinks for us. We're having a little cocktail hour before our investigation. I'm going to make one of these for the ghosts too, because why not? But speaking of ghosts, this cocktail
what's in this?
Has ghost tequila inside of it. If you guys don't know about ghost tequila, it's my favorite tequila brand. Not because it says ghost, but that's obviously a part of it. But
that's why I like it.
Yeah, right? But it's like spicy, and I love spicy stuff. This is made with real ghost pepper. It's incredible. I love it. They have a Blanco and they have a Reposado. I brought the Blanco tonight, and I mixed it with some pineapple juice and some blue Calypso. So it looks like the water that's outside, as Zachariah said.
What's blue Calypso?
It's this. Have you ever had Calypso?
I've never had that. Okay. I was like, do you mean Curacao? I was like, oh, you actually mean Calypso.
Calypso,
Okay.
yeah. And it's the ocean blue lemonade. So I thought that was very appropriate.
It smells good.
Yeah, and so...
It does look like the water outside, which I was a little scared for a second.
Yeah, it's kind
Dude,
of...
it's got Chug Jug vibes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fortnite Chug
The
Jugs.
Chug Jug, dude.
It's like an old fishbowl with algae in it.
Yeah. Cheers, y'all. I hope
Cheers.
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 Are okay. But...
Yeah, this is
everybody's
great.
okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Whoa.
It's really good.
You might have gotten the strong one.
No, I didn't know there was ghost pepper in this.
It's actually
ghost pepper.
spicy.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
spicy.
Yeah.
And I use the pineapple juice because it tastes good with like the spiciness.
Yeah.
So, heck yeah, everybody enjoys their drinks. So we're starting out our investigation this way. And then, yeah, I don't know where we're going to go first, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be fun. So we just sat down in the room. Hello. And Zachariah kind of led us through this meditation to get us on the same page. And we took out all the equipment.
And now all the devices are doing things.
And now all the devices are doing things. Yep. Okay, wow, that's crazy.
What is that?
He walked by it.
Stop.
Okay. I was saying this the entire time I've been here. Somebody's been following us the entire time we've been here. When we were in the boiler room and Alice said beautiful dress, I put on that dress this morning and I actually had a tear in it and I didn't wear it. And like the drawers opening and the touching, I just felt like we've had somebody who liked us who's been around.
The spirit that was by the ballroom that was creeping on us from a distance.
Yeah.
You know.
Center.
Center.
I feel like we just got sent.
We did just center ourselves.
We did, just so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yes.
Did you leave? You died somewhere else, not on this ship, correct?
You can also tap the bell, 1 for yes and 2 for no.
They didn't die on the ship, so they were passengers. How come? Why are you?
Decompose.
So maybe I was right then. So did you have a relative or a family member who had died and they had to transport their body on this ship? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Is that why earlier, like, maybe that's why they said stillborn?
Freak.
Maybe. Did you lose your, did you lose a baby? Did you have a miscarriage or was it stillborn? Oh my god. I was like, is that a baby crying?
I literally.
It's a seagull. They lost a baby on the ship.
They're like, yeah, that was a
You had a
seagull.
still. I'm sorry that happened.
Was that the seagull or was that about the baby?
The baby.
Animals ever like vessels for ghosts or spirits or something?
Yeah, some people it's called ornithomancy, where you use the flight patterns of birds or the calls of birds to foretell something. Well, we're sorry that you lost your child. Was that your only child?
Always.
Always.
That's sad.
Radio.
Oh, they want the spirit box radio. We were speaking with them last night through it.
Okay, we can use a different device if you want
Oh,
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can use the other device if that's easier for you.
We found the connection.
Yeah. So, what? Like,
Yeah, I know.
what happened?
Who are
'Cause
you?
I'm Ansley.
Nick.
They're talking.
It just said my name, dude. Holy
They're talking to me.
Holy fuck. That was insane.
They're talking to you.
They're like, "Who are you?" I'm the new person. I'm Zachariah. Sorry.
There was someone with the stairs. You're telling me like someone got pushed.
Snake.
Yes, you said snake yesterday. You said snake.
Gifted. Hey. Incident.
Something happened. You said that someone's a snake.
Está loco.
Yeah.
You said someone's a snake. Something with the stairs.
Why were they pushed down the stairs? What was that about?
Conscious decision.
They said that yesterday.
It's false.
So you had it out for somebody?
They said conscious.
Orb?
They
said orb on the box.
Announcing orb here.
Wow, that's actually crazy. I've never heard.
That's bullshit.
So if we were to take a picture of you, would you show up as an orb? Is that what you're saying?
The ones that are kind of hilarious.
We are hilarious. We're probably the funniest group you've had that you've spoken with, in my opinion. Especially Phil. Phil is...
Now come inside.
Where?
Where would you like us to meet you?
Unless they're talking outside, being like, come in here. Okay, we have a drink for you. If anyone wants to drink. Yep, okay. You're aware?
We're hanging out. This is the after party.
Gin.
We don't have gin, we have tequila.
I was Catholic.
Sounds right. There's another one. There's more people coming.
Well, another...
And a flight attendant.
It's green. I was Catholic and a flight.
Divided.
And what happened? Why are
Between
you...
us.
Can you tell us how many of you were in here?
It flooded.
Yeah, the ship did flood.
How many are you?
John Kang or
Whoa,
John
my camera's
Cage or
flickering.
something like that.
And we got
My
John
camera's
over here,
flickering
James.
right now.
7:30 flight time.
Well, it's a flight attendant. They were saying that.
They said yes.
All right.
Tell us.
I've been waiting.
Tell us a number.
You've been waiting, right?
2.
Mm-hmm.
2. So it's still 2.
I think he meant I've been waiting to...
Celebrate.
Been waiting to celebrate.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This is crazy.
Yeah.
What are you celebrating? What's today?
You've been waiting to celebrate. Maybe no one's offered them a drink before.
Well,
Man, I smoked weed.
Man, I smoked weed. Well, that's cool. You can tell us all about it. We are the after party. You can tell us about these things. You seem...
Zoning.
Yeah, zoning.
Yeah, dude, getting zoned.
Pronto.
Pronto.
Yes, sir.
Wait, hold up. No. 2 separate
You can
things.
stay. It's okay. You can
No,
stay.
they don't want this guy that just came in to come in here. It's not because he's bad. They just don't like him. It turned red, and I felt a man's presence walk in. Like, what do you guys do?
What'd you say to me?
Just nothing. Just saying who you are. Sorry. He's like got a chauvinist vibe. That's why the other two are like, oh, him.
Spicy.
Yeah, we have spicy tequila.
Yeah.
Can you taste it?
Here, have some. It's good. I know
Some
you're
more?
over here. I can
Some
feel
more?
it. Have some. Go for it. It's good.
Can you taste?
More.
Yeah, they enjoy it. They pull energy. from
You.
it. Here.
Hey.
Here, there you go. You're welcome. My arm is like numb.
The lights going
lights
off.
going off. They're over here. They're coming for this drink.
I just got chills.
Bulletproof.
It's not bad. It's kind of funny. It's like they all started.
I've fallen.
Like, it's party here.
It's
woo."
empty.
Like they left
On the
somewhere
floor.
and they came
on
here.
the on the no, yeah, on the floor.
I've fallen. It's empty on the floor. Oh, because they're drunk.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You're choosing-
I enjoy talking.
We know you're choosing to be where you are. You can be at any time you want in any form, but you're here, so you like being here.
It's important.
It sounds like it was.
Beginning.
Can you still experience like getting drunk, having sex?
This is awkward.
I'm just
That's
wondering.
so
I'm
funny.
just wondering. Yes or no?
That's so funny.
It's illogical.
I got a shower.
Do you still do that? Really?
Fortunately for you,
Oh my god.
Mosey.
Are you gonna go somewhere else now? Or are you done talking? To
Oh,
us?
look at these souls.
I think they're almost done talking to us. Where are you gonna go? Can we
Precious
go?
tourists.
Can we? No, we're regular.
We live in LA.
Yeah. Where are you going now? Where can we follow you? Did you hear
Yeah.
On this episode,
that? Somebody's walking now.
On this episode, yeah, we are filming.
Lisa.
Lisa again. Lisa was on the
Bye, Lisa.
on the box.
Where are you going, Lisa?
Coming back.
Oh, okay. Where are you going, Lisa? Can you tell us where you guys are going?
Coming back.
Where are you going, though?
No, they want to stay.
Whispered.
Did you whisper hey to us earlier?
The light. Yes.
Yes.
The light flashed and it did that.
Did you compliment me on my dress earlier, Lisa?
We were crossing with the something. Okay, I'm like starting to see like figures while my eyes are closed, like moving around.
That happens if you sit long enough and do it. Yeah. You zone out. Yeah. Interesting.
Like it literally felt like there was like people walking in front of me.
We had a
like,
crazy
had to, like,
conversation.
There were. We had a whole group of people partying in here.
Wait, yeah, they said that it was spicy.
They wanted gin, and we were like, "Sorry, we have tequila." I offered them that. You go, "Do it again. I want more." I was like, "You literally said it at the same
This
time."
Estes Method was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, there was points where it would just go
the
like
lights,
this for a second.
This went off when I said someone was walking this way. That light would go on, and then that would go off as if they were exiting the room or coming in the room. It was crazy.
Had a crazy Estes Method. That was awesome. Thank you, Nate, for doing that. That was like, they were so funny and like. I feel like they're following us.
Intelligent and immediate responses to questions that they were just clear answers.
Yeah, I like that part when he was like, I want to celebrate. Like, I've been waiting to celebrate. I was like, see, like, these people just want to vibe, bro. Like, they just want to,
Well, at least when they hang out with us.
Alex.
What's up, guys?
Paranormal
He's super
Forces.
dope. Like, he's like showing us around. Like, he knows all the spots. Queen Mary OG over here. Like,
What's your channel?
It's Hollywood Haunted Tours, guys. I'm live on TikTok, always doing the haunted stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching.
So this is where we go.
Okay, so listen, when you would get sick, they would take you to the back. Okay, so this is the hospital ward. So in theory, okay, you're getting sick or you pass away, they're gonna put you. They're gonna put you in the back. So this is gotta be the most haunted. He just showed us this hospital ward, which is pretty insane. Like, I didn't even know this was on here. Like, they didn't even tell us on the tour that there was a hospital ward. And it feels freaking weird in here, okay? And Zachariah said that there's all these crew members who died on board. Like, you can read, like, what they died of. And honestly, I don't think this is all the...
It's not.
I don't think so.
No. And a lot of the logs, when the boat got hit by the other boat, some of them were lost. Some were burned. Some were taken. Yeah. But these names, I've read these names out loud, and you feel the energy change when you do. And they're like saying hello. The ones that are not recorded were probably stowaways, or they were people that were rescued at sea. Because remember, this was not just a ocean liner for tours. It was a warship temporarily to house people that were in the plight of war.
Dude, this is insane, guys. I can't even believe that we're in here. I feel it too. It's also very stuffy in here.
Well, this is also the
this
deck
is
that
crazy.
they would leave the body in certain
Dude,
areas.
this is like nightmare core right there.
Well,
that is creepy.
They had it on the ship coroner sometimes, or they would have to wait till they got to port.
There's some beds right here too, if you guys want to check it out.
There's some beds?
Yeah, right here.
Show us the beds. Holy sh**. Okay, something is weird about that chair in the back, bro. Oh, we're doing our investigation in here.
Phil.
I never liked this room.
There's something about this room.
It's just there's something weird about it always.
This feels like a literal petri dish.
I think you guys should stay here for a little bit and see what you guys catch.
Thank you so much. You're so cool.
I have an idea. I've done this before and it works. I'm going to take a photo of the names of people who are documented that have died on the ship. And I'll come back in here, because this is where the infirmed were before they died.
Yeah.
And see if anybody says hello.
Cool. Let's do it.
It feels like an asylum.
How did Uncle Paul not tell us about this?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it feels kind of awkward going into like a room where people died and being like, "Hey," you know what I mean? Just like, hello.
You know, we can give him company.
Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, we're coming in here.
We just want to chat with you. We don't want to bother you. Just kind of want to see what you're up to and how your life was. Yeah.
If I sit in here, will it do anything?
Contract.
Contract. That's the second time it said contract. It said contract before.
Blaze.
Blaze. Fire.
There was a fire on the ship.
Yeah.
If.
It did kill people.
Dude, it's going crazy right now.
Yeah,
it is going
another
crazy.
Boat rammed into this one. It was just a terrible accident.
And that's what killed the 300 people.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's what Paul was talking about today. Thigh.
I mean, somebody did die from an embolism in their
Myself.
What in their thigh?
When you get like an embolism or the vein and you just bleed.
Oh, and then it just said myself.
I heard footsteps.
Flux
I
too.
heard footsteps too. I thought that was just
It
somebody
sounded like high
walking.
heels or something. Is there a nurse that's coming this way? I need a nurse, please. I just want to make sure I'm okay.
Was the person who died of the thigh thing, was that a woman?
I think the door's coming.
Yeah, they're coming back.
We're in the garden room. The longest paranormal experience ever recorded is in this room. This is the room that they were telling us to go to since yesterday.
Who's they?
The spirits, whoever.
On all the devices from yesterday?
On the devices. Okay. I said, go above, garden. We were like, there's no garden on this ship. Yeah. And then the guy was like, no, this used to be called the garden room.
Because of the carpet.
Yeah, and now it's called the Mauritania room. So this is used for like green rooms, like you said, and all that kind of stuff. But it also used to be the tourist class lounge.
Okay. Yeah, this is the
low income class. Like
this is where I had that experience on New Year's Eve 2019.
Yeah.
Audibly, it was like a man's voice, like Zachariah.
So what happened here was in 1984, I don't remember, 1980s, whatever, someone was in here and they saw a woman sitting in a chair. So I think they just have the chair there now to like display like what happened.
Okay.
She was sitting there and he was like, hello, like, who are you? She wasn't responding. And then they were like, whatever, like, we'll just continue to set up because they were setting up for an event. She was just sitting there. And then they were like, can we help you? And she wasn't responding. So they call the manager and they're like, hey, like, who is this? And then the manager's like, no one's supposed to be in there. The manager comes in and he's like, ma'am, like, can we help you? Like,
so she stayed.
And she stayed. And so what happened was he was like, okay, we're going to call security now. And this was 10 minutes. She was sitting at the chair for 10 minutes long, which is like so long for an apparition to be sitting there. And then they were like, we're going to call security. And as soon as they called security, she stands up, smiles at them, and her and the chair disappear.
Oh my God. I didn't know that story. Holy shit. Is that documented?
It's the longest documented paranormal sighting
so it's like
on the ship.
In the ship's logs.
Yes.
And everybody had that experience.
10 minutes long. A shared experience among 3 different ship employees.
Wow.
In the 1980s.
I'm not surprised because there is a totally different energy in this room.
Yeah.
And it isn't like, it's not an unwelcoming energy. It's just, it's thick. This is a Ouija board developed by Milton Bradley. It's been around for some time. It's also called the Talking Spirit Board or the Mystifying Oracle. It's just part of the spiritualist movement. It's a way to communicate to the other side. But because I'm a science guy, the proof in the pudding is that it's really an ideomotor response and your subconscious is formulating the answers based on brain scans. But in a haunted location, I don't know, man. I think they're talking to you. So, it's good with, you can do it by yourself, but it's always recommended with 2 to 3 people or more. And you put the board down. This is the planchette, which focuses on the letter. So we're gonna put 2 fingers like this. And you're gonna like lightly touch it. Oh my God. Yeah, just do it. Okay. Like that. Okay, so let's practice moving it. So now you know what it feels like when it moves. Don't put like pressure. Try to keep your hands light. If there are any people present with us from the other side, can you please say hello or say yes? We heard you whistling. If you would like to communicate with us through this board, please say hello or say yes. Are you moving it?
No.
Are you moving it?
No.
Exactly. Okay, that's a yes.
I'm not fucking.
I'm literally barely touching
I want
it.
this to work. You guys watching as much as you do.
We are barely touching it. You don't press on it.
Okay,
you barely touch it.
Faking anything.
So you're saying that you're here, Can you give us the first initial of your name? Is this the first initial of your name?
C.
C. Are you a male? I feel like it's a female, but are you a male? Are you female?
Dude, what the fuck?
There's literally something behind me, like sitting on that bench. I don't know who it is, but I can feel it, like someone's staring at us. Did you die on this ship? Me means yes, right? Are you French? My face just got really hot. It's so good. Okay, you have a sea name, you're a woman, you died on the ship, or you died near the ship.
Is that right? Are we getting it right? Are you the woman that they saw in the 1980s?
Where the is it going?
R?
R? E? Rest. Why did you say rest? Wait, is it spelling rest? Res. R-E-S-E. R-E-S-E. Resi. Is that how you spell resident?
Reside. Resident.
Recede?
I think like reside. I think like reside. I think like reside or resident.
R-E-S-E-D.
Resident?
Sounds like recede.
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 Yeah, recede.
What does that mean?
That means to like pull away, to go back. That was after we asked if it was the woman that sat in the chair.
So does that mean like yes? How many spirits are in this room?
Give us a number, please. Oh my God. I feel like I know what it's gonna say. Where's it going? 3?
I think that's 3. Yeah, that's gotta be 3.
So the man, the woman.
Is there the woman that they saw sitting in the chair for 10 minutes long? Is she in here?
My left arm just got really chilly. I don't like that feeling.
V? I? C? Victoria. They were going to name the Queen Mary Queen Victoria.
Shut the
But we care about the history of the ship.
Oh my God.
S. A.
Where's it going?
F. Yep, safe. I feel that way. I don't feel scared in here.
I just feel warm, like very warm.
I don't feel scared in here or
Can you
anything.
spell one of your names?
Yeah, can you spell one of your names? The spirits in here are chill, bro.
Oh my God, they
See?
move shit around.
C, remember they started off with C.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
L. We're sorry. Sorry.
Make sure you're not pressing on it, just barely touching it. I'm not, literally can just take my hand off like that.
I know I am.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, CL. A.
Clara. Claudette. Clarissa. If it's Clarissa, that's so funny. What is it?
Clam?
Clam.
We're not laughing at you.
We're just, why are you saying clam? Wait, wasn't this where people would eat or something?
Hold on. Wait, going back to V.
I feel like it said Vic and it said CLA something. That doesn't spell anything. I know, but what if it's two different people?
Or initials, maybe.
Or what if it's initials? Yeah. Wait, are your initials, would your initials be on the list of people I took a picture of? There's a list of people that died on the ship. Shut the f*** up. Where's my phone? There's no, like, clam or whatever it was spelling.
Can you spell us your name again? I'm sorry. E.
Did we get E before?
C. Is that your initials?
Yeah, is that your initials?
Oh wait, it looks like we're pushing it, but I'm not pushing it.
I'm not touching it.
EC.
Okay, EC. I mean, I only took a photo of one part, so. There's middle initial E in the last name with a C. A-E-N Clark. Is that who we're talking to? I'm really not. Thank you for talking to us. Sorry you died on the ship. Do you know Lisa and the people that we were hanging out with? Cool. Do you know our names? Do you know who we are? Whoa. Okay. No, that's a no. Okay. I'm Zachariah. This is Ansley.
I'm Phil.
That's Nate.
What do you think of us? F. You.
I already know what it's gonna say. Oh, was that a joke?
Fun.
Was he gonna say F you and then he said you're fine?
Yeah, fun. Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny. Oh my god. I think it's a yes. That was a joke.
Yeah.
I thought he said F you. We're gonna say goodbye now. Yeah. It's F goodbye. Whoa. I'm gonna put this away. Alright, we're gonna go for real now. Thank you for talking to us.
Hello, who's up here? It's our last stop for tonight. We want to talk to you guys. I'm Ansley.
Zachariah.
Nate and Phil. Safe. What they said on the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy to me that like another medium, like a physical medium, like a Ouija board said the same word and then that said it again. Like that was just crazy confirmation for me right now. Like that is.
That's what you do when you're investigating. You use as many tools as you can and see what stacks together, what corroborates. Hello.
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 Are there any captains on this ship still?
Received.
Is he listening?
Yep, he's listening.
He's listening.
It's time.
It's time. This is our final part of the investigation. We're up here. Ship's been a lot of places around the world. Armies.
Do you hear me?
I hear you. Who are you?
I hope I didn't offend.
No, you didn't offend. You said yo. I thought that was fun.
You need to move.
Where do we need to move? Business. Oh, are you dealing with some business up here?
We need to go to business class? First class?
The window.
Oh, this window.
Window 3. It said window and then window 3. The fuck?
Are you...
Same voice.
Am I pointing at the window that you're talking about?
I'm watching.
We saw you in there.
Should I go walk over that window and try and see if I can see you?
Listen to me.
I'm listening. What's up?
You're not listening.
I am listening.
Things are happening. Ooh. Yes.
What's going on?
Hey. It's not your turn. Ugh.
Oh, they're talking to each other.
Hold on.
Can we just speak at once at a time?
I was saying...
Mm-hmm.
Danger. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's like a lot of gospel music or something. Like, it hasn't done that the whole time. And then it just stopped. We gotta go. They're burning.
They're burning. There was a fire here. I know what you're saying.
He's burning. They're accounting them. They're accounting. I don't know what that means. They got him.
Wow, it seems like there's a lot of crazy shit that happened up here.
Doom.
Can someone come forward to speak with us cordially?
Leave.
You're watching us, though. You just communicated with us. Can you come forward, whoever is...
There's a woman crying, you guys. Like, it came in and out. He died. Lord help me.
What's going on?
Fix my life. Forgive me. It wasn't my choice.
What happened? What wasn't your choice? It seems like there's something that's making you feel guilt that you want to let go. And it's okay to let it go.
It keeps happening.
What keeps happening? Talk to us about it. Maybe if you talk it through, you can just let it go.
They're letting them die.
People who died under the ship, like all those
Letting
people
them
who
die.
died.
They all died.
Do you feel guilt about the people who
¿Por
died?
qué? Why? God. I've come. Okay. Listen.
Okay, we're listening.
Do you want to tell us something? Can you tell us your
I've
name?
decided
You tried to tell us something on the
to
video.
take the son of a bitch out. He won't do it again. Turn around.
You took somebody somewhere, and did you kill them? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Don't let him surprise you. He's watching.
Who's watching?
American. Safe.
Safe. Safe. The energy just shifted.
Right up on it. Oh my God. Are you swear to God no one's here?
No.
Right up on it. I felt like somebody came right here. Southern California. Our passage. You should stay.
It's too many people.
All right, I'm going to stop. Oh my God. That is so chaotic.
Yeah.
They're all talking at once, bro. Did you get anything positive or good?
I don't know what we got.
Was there women on this deck crying about children that died? What's your name?
They were gone.
Yeah, they died. They didn't come back. Who was standing
It looks good out there.
The view is nice. Who was standing here when I was doing the session?
Somebody save me.
There's someone
seen me.
See, somebody saved me. Something up happened up here.
I need my medicine.
Is this Edna? Is this the grandma from earlier?
What are you doing there? I see you.
Are you just walking around, Edna?
Never left.
Never left. Who's never left? Who am I talking to? Who is this? Are you male or female?
Hello.
Are you gay? What's going on? Are you male or female? What's your name? Who are you? You said you never left.
Did you spend a lot of time up here?
Vera.
Vera. That's a very clear name. Hello, Vera.
So we got chaos from Zachariah up there on the sports deck. I don't even know what that was. Like, that was crazy. It was creepy. We got a lot. And then for me, it kind of was just like fun, I guess, and not really much came up.
Dude, at one point you did this like an airplane.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is she doing? So Ainsley is wiped out clearly because she's fumbling over her words. But we just, shut up. We just did our big Estes session on the top deck. We got a lot of concerning evidence.
From you, yeah. That
Little chaotic.
That was scary. Yeah, I thought that was terrifying.
She did like an airplane thing and had a British accent, and now she's possessed by a British sailor woman.
A British lady who didn't take a photograph.
Vera.
Yeah, shout out Vera. Shout out Lisa.
Edna stopped by too. She's like, "What are you doing up here?"
Yeah, there was an old lady. I think I heard a woman's voice going, "What are you doing?"
When I asked, she was like, "I'm just walking around."
Yeah, like that was crazy. But yeah, it was cool. I love the evidence we got in here.
Yeah.
The ghosts are probably gonna party with us all night, even in our sleep. It'll be fun.
I'm like, listen, head on pillow, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Hopefully that'll happen.
No,
But,
that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You're like, no walking around, no touching my stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta say it out loud and be like, respect me, I respect you.
Okay. That was great. I thought we had a great time. The Ouija board session was fun. Even though it was short, it was cool.
Fun?
I thought it was fun, and the spirits were
Really?
like safe.
For your first time?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Our brains are fried, so we don't know what else to say.
So I'm gonna close out tomorrow, but that was awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
sick.
Queen Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, Clark. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, weird guy that was drunk and liked smoking weed.
Yeah, thank you, apparitions
Edna.
that were in the corner of my vision, but when I started to get tired.
Thank you, everybody.
Ghost Tequila.
Thank you, Ghost Tequila. Go get some Ghost Tequila. That's it. Yeah.
That's also why we're like,
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you, Phil.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, guys. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kieran. In honor, he's not here, but
Kieran's not here. He had to film the next day.
Now
But
Phil has
and
to
thank
sleep
you,
alone.
Nate. Thank you, Nate.
Thank you.
Well, alone.
Yeah. Phil has to sleep alone.
Thank you, Nate.
From your favorite guest stars, Phil and Nate Dogg. Okay, bye.
Okay, guys. So we just woke up, got some coffee. We're getting ready to check out. That was an insane weekend. I can't even believe like everything we experienced. It was so crazy. And last night, the night before, we had some paranormal stuff happen. We heard the dresser open, and that was really crazy. And when I was trying to fall asleep last night, I kept seeing faces. Like I couldn't fall asleep correctly, like immediately, which was wild, even though I was really tired.
You were falling asleep. I was watching Ridiculousness. Shout out Rob Dyrdek. And my legs were kind of like bow-legged a little bit, like in the bed. And we have a dog at home, and our dog likes to come up between our legs. And I felt something go like this between my legs and kind of just like put its hand down really quick. And then I looked, and my brain, in my half-asleep state, was like, oh, it's Bowser. And then I was like, wait, Bowser's not here. And then like I woke up, and I like looked around, and I was like, that was weird.
And then for mine, so kind of in the same state, it's like 3:30 a.m. at this point. I'm like half asleep on my bed. And I'm sitting like right where Ainsley is, basically. And then I hear like some knocking or something like that. Like I think my eyes are like half closed, so I like open up and just like look up. And like pretty much where I'm standing, like from there, I see someone, and then they just like, it was like my brain registered I saw someone for a second, and then there was just nothing there.
That's crazy. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
That's how it felt for me too. Like it registers that something is going on, and then it's like, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Thank you to the Queen Mary for having us. That was an insane experience. Thank you to Uncle Paul. Shout out Uncle Paul for our amazing tour yesterday. And thank you, Zachariah. That was all like so insane. Yeah, so liking and subscribing really helps all my videos and helps me make more cool videos for you guys. So please do that. Comment if you saw or heard anything that I didn't. I would love to know your thoughts. Any of your ghost stories about the Queen Mary, comment those too. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
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 Yeah! Spooky Foodie out. For real.
Dog lobster. I know.